In today's tech landscape, securing venture capital won't protect you from competition. Cash is accessible. The real choke point is execution. Usually, scaling means patching together disjointed contractors. You hire legal here, PR there, and developers elsewhere, hoping they communicate. iVenturer operates differently. As a venture builder, they bring capital, AI, legal, and media into one unified ecosystem. This presents a choice. Is plugging into a fully built engine worth surrendering some equity and autonomy? Or do you prefer retaining absolute control by managing every piece yourself? To find the right path, we have to evaluate the specific trade-offs for 3 distinct personas. Partnering with a full-cycle firm consolidates your operational dependencies to buy speed. Scaling founders and entrepreneurs usually have a product that works, but their internal infrastructure is thin. One path means opening your cap table to rigorous due diligence. This secures funding and an in-house SWAT team for strategy, prototyping, and PR. In exchange, the lone wolf era ends, replaced by strict reporting and corporate governance from day one. The alternative involves leaning on iVenturer's operational architecture. This allows a lean core team to scale capacity without hiring a full C-suite up front. This creates technical reliance. When infrastructure is tied to the investor's stack, future pivots require collaboration. They handle the heavy lifting, modeling your unit economics, establishing cross-border legal structures, and producing your media content. For a founder, choosing iVenturer means trading absolute independent control for a synchronized execution multiplier. The calculation shifts for private investors and family offices. You possess significant capital to allocate, but evaluating raw tech startups requires highly specialized expertise and hundreds of hours of screening. Capital allocators enter through 2 routes: direct deal flow or network education. Deal flow grants immediate access to vetted early-stage startups with complete due diligence. You effectively delegate screening, trusting iVenture's AI evaluation criteria to filter the market. The second entry point involves active participation in iVenture's investment clubs. This builds market literacy in complex sectors and creates horizontal connections with other allocators. However, building that network requires your time. It is a commitment that moves you away from a purely passive, fire-and-forget investment strategy. In short, iVenture acts as a de-risking filter, provided you align with their specific technological worldview. Finally, we need to look at legacy institutions, corporate innovation leaders, and state funds. These organizations have massive R&D budgets and a need to integrate disruptive tech, but internal bureaucratic processes struggle to keep up with the market. Corporations scale innovation via external accelerators. This bypasses bottlenecks, allowing testing in isolated pilot sandboxes. The cost is cultural friction. Compliance teams must adapt to the chaotic velocity of startups. For government and institutional funds, the input involves deploying iVenturer's government relations capabilities to develop macroeconomic ecosystems. This results in large-scale structural projects, physical tech parks, accessing massive grants, and drafting new industry standards. These are complex, long-tail initiatives. They demand sustained multi-year budgets and must align with shifting government KPIs. For legacy entities, iVenturer acts as an outsourced engine for agile innovation, purchased at the cost of managing organizational friction. This matrix summarizes exactly who fits. Solo founders refusing outside input should avoid this partnership. Enterprises needing AI pilots and family offices seeking vetted tech exposure find high alignment. For startups stalling from poor legal structures or broken sales funnels, this ecosystem fills the gaps. iVenture acts as an accelerant for complex systems, designed for those who require a comprehensive architecture rather than a simple check or a one-off website. If you fall into one of those optimal categories, your required input right now is minimal. Fill out the triage form to test if your specific roadmap actually aligns with their engine.